actually talking to me? Hello.
Hi, Gina.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Someone's beeping, so I'm going to mute. Who's beeping? Oh, there. All right, cool. So I'm going to mute you guys because it's just a bit noisy, but if you want to say something honestly, just jump in. So unmute yourself and just start talking and I'll hopefully stop. Cool. Hey, Kim, is Kim there?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Recording? Cool. Because I know there's a couple of people who actually can't be here, so that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone should be on mute. Let's go. Firstly, can everybody see the slides properly this time? Because last time they weren't showing. It's on the full screen?
Yes.
Yay! Desmond, why did you raise your hand? Oh, thanks, John. Okay, let's go. Exciting. Look, I got a new picture in the middle. Beautiful. Alrighty. So it's kind of the same presentation as last time, but this time with a lot more detail and kind of exact plans. And so, yeah, same stuff that we're going to talk about. So flights, again, most people are flying Wednesday to the Thursday. Make sure you got your passports and visas sorted. If you haven't got them sorted by now, fingers crossed you can get it done in time. And travel insurance as well. Please make sure you got travel insurance sorted out before you travel. So the other thing I wanted to ask you guys all to do, please, is if you can please send me a screenshot just through Facebook Messenger of your flight details. It's not the end of the world if you don't, but I kind of just want to make sure we've got everything covered and we don't have people flying in at different times to make sure that we, can stay together as a group. So that'd be cool. So this is just the information for the accommodation. So if you don't have it already, I'll just leave it on the screen for a little while. You might need it to fill out your visa or just so you know where we're actually going to be. So yeah, everything we know about the accommodation so far is really, really good. And me and Kim spent quite a bit of time investigating this one. So fingers crossed it's all good. Yes, same. So I just wanted to show you guys this map because last time it didn't really show up. It didn't show up. But yeah, that's where we are, kind of right in the middle, Motel 6. Down the bottom is where the Long Beach Convention Center is. So that's where the Extravaganza event is. And then the airport's up the top. Downtown LA is even further up. That's where all the clubs are. And then off to the side on the right is where Disneyland is if we end up getting there. Cool. So yeah, we went through these photos last time, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Nice. Now room costs, guys. So apart from a couple of people who've chosen to have their own room, which is cool, most of us are all kind of bunking in together to make it as cheap as possible. So that's $350 per person, and that's if you're staying from the Wednesday to the Thursday. So if you're staying for a shorter stay than that, get in touch with me and we'll see what we can do. But guys, full payment needs to be made by this coming Monday, okay? When we first talked about it, it was supposed to be due ages ago, but I know things happen. So if you can make sure, if you haven't paid it yet, that you can pay it by Monday. We'll probably flick you a private message through tomorrow, just so you know that you still need to pay it. Yeah, but if we can't get that by then, depending on the rooms, how many numbers we've got, worst case scenario, you could end up having to book your own room later on. So try and make sure you get on that deadline. Otherwise, talk to me. Cool. Bedding configuration, the bane of my life. Oh my gosh. This is kind of where it's at. At the end of the day, hopefully everyone's okay with this because honestly, I don't know where to put anybody. But just remember, we'll barely be there in the rooms. We'll just be there late at night to go to sleep and then we'll be up early. So it could change, especially if a few people can't make it, which hopefully they can. But yeah. Have a quick look at that. If there's anything that you're really, really not happy with, message me privately. Apart from that, it should be all good. Cool. Or you can just sleep on the floor. Okay. Oh my God, go away. No, John, you can't share with Hash. She's already got a buddy. Stop it, John. Okay, transportation. This has been another interesting thing. So we've come to the conclusion that we're going to be looking at 2 minivans. So if everyone can give a little hands up and thank you to Leo and Kim, who are going to be our designated drivers for the 2 minivans. So at the moment we're looking at $160 per person for the whole trip. So again, if you're staying for a slightly shorter trip than that, we might be able to work something out. But I just wanted to mention, we're hoping it will actually be less than this, but I've put 160 to get that from everybody because there's just a few uncertainties with the transportation, with insurance and stuff like that, that we need to take care of. So if we get this figure out of the way, it will just make it a lot simpler for me and Leo and Kim to sort it out for everybody, which in turn will make it simpler for you. And the way it's going to work is that 160 is due by next Wednesday. The reason for that is me and Leo actually fly out on the Friday to have a little bit of a holiday before we all meet up. So I need to make sure this is all done and dusted by then. But it's also going to work on a first in, first served basis. So there's going to be 2 minivans like you see in the picture. Probably not that flash, but you get the idea. And whoever pays me first will fill up that first minivan. And so we won't get the second one until we've got enough people for that second one. So if you really want to just have no hassles and get it out of the way, get in touch with me, pay your money as soon as you can, and then you'll be sweet. Got some.
How many people can be in a van, Gina?
12 people. 12 people, and so there'll definitely be 12. I paid you tonight. Is that Rita? Oh, Kim and Rita already paid. Okay. So yeah, the first van is definitely going to be 12 and we're going to fill that up. And then the second vehicle will depend on how many people are actually going. So yeah, a little bit unclear on that, but just do the 160 and we'll take on that responsibility and figure out the rest out for you. Cool. Any questions anytime during this, just chuck it in the chat and I'll answer it. Cool.
And that's for the whole trip, right, Gina, the transportation?
Yeah, so that figure there is from the Wednesday right through to the Thursday.
That's
and
awesome.
They drop off right to the airport. I know there are a few people who are staying less than those days, going home early. So, it will be slightly different just to make it fair, but we'll figure it out. Who's that?
Is it already cover, insurance cover, right? Car insurance?
That one there does, yeah. At the moment. All I can really say for sure is that first vehicle, because I actually know which one it is and how we're going to do it. The second vehicle will depend out by next week how many people are definitely going, because I know there's a few numbers that we're needing to confirm at the end. Cool? Everyone's in that chat group. Don't just go ha 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 in the chat group. I have to go and check it and it just says ha ha. No, all good. All right, agenda. So this is probably the biggest change in terms of the information that I didn't have the last time we had a call. So we already know the outline. We arrive, we have the extravaganza, and we leave. Oh, thanks, Paula. Paula went and wrote ha 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 on purpose. Awesome. All right, let's have a look at the proper agenda. So we know Wednesday most people arrive, except for Paula and Ashley. Awesome. No. We'll pick up the rental vehicles. To be honest, I don't really know what Wednesday's going to be like. We'll probably just be getting over jet lag, getting to know the area, figuring out where we are, that kind of stuff. Thursday. So Thursday during the day, we can go and register for the event, and we can check out the Herbalife merchandise and the Herbalife gallery. So I don't know what they've got going on there, but if it's like any of the other extravaganzas, there'll be massive warehouse type buildings with displays and all fun stuff. You can win prizes. So, hi
Warehouse.
Warehouse. Yes, so we can also buy the USA products from the Herbalife warehouse. Rita. Yeah, go Bernadette. Whoop, whoop. And so normally, just so you guys know, normally we can't buy USA products from New Zealand, but because we're going to be in the USA, we can. And I was talking to John the other day. What are the odds that the place that we're staying in is in the same kind of suburb as where the Herbalife warehouse is? Come on. So yeah, we'll definitely be able to check that place out. And then if you can see on this other side, Thursday night, can you guys see that? Superheroes party. So this is what they call Gen H, was for the youngins, which is on the Thursday night. And so I reckon that'll be pretty cool to go to. There are tickets that we need to buy for that one, but come on, like, let's see what your Gen O. What? Kim's Gen O. Gen old? Is that what it means? Don't worry, you'll get in with your metabolic age. It's all right. Old. Yeah. So you can actually buy their tickets online, I think. Yep. I don't actually know if they're sold out yet or not, but if you do buy them online, you get that little gift bag, which is in that little picture, a bag, CR7, bottle, I don't know what's in there. Otherwise, you can just buy the tickets when you register on the day, when you go to register. Cool. So that's us for Thursday night. Woo. Let me carry on. Okay, this is a lot of writing. I know, I'm just going to talk through it. So this is the actual proper Herbalife agenda. All you need to know is Thursday we can go register anytime. Friday we can go register anytime. Training is on Saturday. So training times are 9 till 5 on the Saturday. And training times on the Sunday are 10 till 3. Cool. Outside of that, you can visit the Herbalife Gallery, buy merchandise, that kind of stuff. Also on the Sunday morning, there's 1 hour, like a big fit club that Samantha Clayton is going to be running that we could look at going to as well. But yeah, I'll post all this info up on a group so we can see it, but I just wanted to share with you the official agenda. So Monday will probably be pretty knackered from a long weekend, but we have the possibility, we're trying to figure out the details whether we can actually attend Style Bell's TGIM if he runs it, and possibly Fit Club too. So that, you know, that's pretty epic if we could join that. And it'll be a bit of a chill out day too. Oh, sorry, I meant to say, during that weekend, the extravaganza weekend, Nettie mentioned in a group that George Knight's trying to get us to, trying to arrange an Australia-New Zealand meeting. So that might be like on the Saturday afternoon or something. So we'd get to catch up with all the Australians and New Zealanders that have attended the event. And he's even trying to get us the photo with, you know, some of the Founders Circle members. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, Tuesday is our big day. So Tuesday is when we've teed up to meet up with Andrew Cotman, visit his house, visit the local club. I think it was the first club that they set up. And possibly, if we're lucky, even attend their local HOM on the Tuesday night. Like how we always do our Tuesday night HOM, we'll go and see how they do this. So that'll be Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I don't know, I put a question mark here. We'll have to see. It's a bit too far out to know, but hopefully, look at Rita. Hopefully we can fit in Disneyland on the Wednesday. But just don't hold me to that, okay? Because I don't even know how much it costs. But anyway, can you do Disneyland at night? Paula's saying Disneyland at night. Oh, yes. So we can do Disneyland at night till midnight. Holy my God. Okay, we might be tired if we're doing Disneyland tonight, but that's what the liftoff's for, right? It's called Nightland. Kim, come on. And don't bring your lift off from home, guys, because they've got different flavors in America. Cool. And then Thursday, obviously, it's the last day. I don't really know what we're going to do, but we might be able to finish some shopping, last minute things. Honestly, who knows? But it's the last day, then we're going to be at the airport for that evening. Yep. So again, I put this slide up last time, but other stuff to think of. Oh no. There we go. So again, you can get up to 1,000 volume points worth of products. You don't have to go up to that amount, but just letting you know. Start having a think as well about shopping. Yeah, Paul wants to go shopping for the trip, before the trip, but that's all good. So yeah, your budget, start thinking about, food, drinks, travel, tips, spending money if you want to buy any gifts for your family while you're being away. keeping some money aside for Disneyland and stuff like that. That's going to be a personal thing for you to figure out. And as to whether or not you're going to convert your money before you go and all that kind of stuff. So if you're really struggling with that, check with me or check with, your coach or something, but I think we'll all be able to figure that out for ourselves, hopefully. So we can purchase Shake in the US. We don't need to take any products. Yes. So you might want to take a little bit of product because we might not be able to go to the American warehouse as soon as we get there, but definitely we can order product, go directly there and pick it up. So I don't know exactly how we do that. Probably we can just do it online and do a pickup, but we'll figure that out when we get there. So yeah, definitely going to try some new flavors. And yes, Paula said the exchange rate is good right now. So get your money and go see Paula if you want the hookups. Haha. Is someone going to talk or did they?
Thank you, Paula. Thank you.
Oh, FYI, she charges 10% fee.
No thanks, Paula.
John, you're not on mute, by the way.
ANZ what?
ANZ. No. Okay, where was I? You guys are distracting me. Packing, yeah. So try to pack. John, put yourself on mute, you're noisy. I can hear you laughing. Again, distracted, gosh. So try to just pack the essentials or like, try to keep it to a minimum. I know we don't know exactly what we're going to be doing, so you might want different outfits or whatever, but we're going to have like 18 to 20 of us try to fit into 2 vans. So you figure out where you're going to put your massive ass suitcase. And again, leave the unnecessary stuff at home. I really don't think you're going to need a laptop, maybe an iPad or a tablet, but most of what we do is on our phones and you're not really even going to have time to worry about that stuff. And so, okay, where did it go? Click. Oh, sorry. I know it's a lot of info. I'll just talk you through the main stuff. So we've got Superhero Party, training, Herbalife Fit Hour on the Sunday morning. This is all directly from the company, so important stuff. Make sure you got ID, but we'll have ID anyway from our passports. This is a biggie, guys, FM radio with earphones, okay? So basically what happens is all of the events, different speakers speak in their home language, so sometimes it's not English. So you're gonna need an FM radio. Sometimes your phone will work, but see if you can bring an FM radio because you don't want that to be draining your battery. And yeah, remember to bring batteries if it needs batteries. What else? They're saying to bring.
I second that with Gina.
Yeah.
Really important, guys. It's like a whole section you could miss out if you don't have one and you can't understand what they're saying.
Yeah. Definitely. Thanks. I was going to say, they reckon it will be cold in the venue because even though there's going to be thousands of people, it will be air conditioned. And again, start thinking about what you're going to do in terms of snacks and hydration during the day because it is kind of a long day. Like they do have breaks, but you want snacks and stuff as well, which we can probably just buy from Herbalife, the warehouse and stuff. But like, those 2-day events we had with the leadership weekend, you always want to have snacks on you. Business tips, just to start thinking about. Make sure your customers are okay while you're away. So check in with them, let them know that you're not going to be there. And make sure they've got enough products till you get back, all of that kind of stuff. What does it say? Yeah, check the agenda and make sure, we'll figure out our agenda once we arrive in terms of making sure we're at the right places at the right time. Because obviously we want to get there early to try and get a decent seat for those of us who aren't Get Team. Although there'll probably be heaps of Get Team there too, so you'll have to find a seat, but hey. And be on time. When you get registered, you'll get your event credentials, which is normally like a lanyard with a tag, so make sure you've got that on you at all times, otherwise they won't let you in. And I think that was it. Cool. Pretty much common sense stuff, eh? So yeah, this is the action items, guys. So one, send me a screenshot of your flight details so I can make sure no one's going to get left behind. Accommodation, so the full 350 is due by Monday. And for transport, the 160 is due by Wednesday. Who's chatting to me? Yes, Julie. Adapters for USA sockets. That is such a good idea. Thank you for that, Julie. I probably would have totally forgotten that and had to buy an expensive one at the airport or something. Why is Paula saying black and yellow to John? ASV, sorry, catching up. Yeah, so just be clear on that stuff, guys. I hope that makes sense. So it's really important, especially the accommodation and the transport. If you miss these cutoffs, there may be a small chance that we just have to go ahead without you because we need to do it for the, for the group. And then you might have to sort out your own room and transport, which would really suck. So just communicate with me or John or Rita, Kim, whoever your coach is, if you're having trouble with that, or if it's going to, just talk to us. We want to all be there together. So if you've got any questions, does anybody else have any more questions while we're on the line? Can you please show the hotel address again, Davian? Just for you, Paula. I need to find it. I'll leave it there for a second so everyone can make sure they got it. There we go. Cool. Have you got it? Everyone got it? Got it? Paula, tell me you got it. Got it? Cool. Can we take shake sachets on the plane? That is a good question. You mean the trial pack ones? In that case, yeah, you can.
Yep.
Yes.
You can.
Yes, definitely.
Just don't try to take your aloe, okay?
You can take lift off tea as long as it's dry. Just no aloe, no liquid.
Hi, Chloe. Cool. Any other questions? There we go. Thank you. Cool. I just want to get back to where we were. Question again. What to wear over there? Clothes. To be honest, I haven't even checked what the weather's like over there at the moment. But if you guys go away, Desmond, me and Leo will arrive in LA on Monday, so I can let you know then. But I think it's summer over there. I don't know. Common sense. So on the weekend as well, just for the clothes thing, the Saturday, it's, the extravaganza, it's kind of like that formal dress up kind of thing. Like, it doesn't have to be hard up, but just, dress nicely. Because trust me, the Americans will be showing up in full force, looking glamorous. Cool. We good? Is that all? Last chances. Cool. I just want to show this picture again because I love it. I can't wait for our next picture. It's going to be amazing. Alrighty. I think we are good.
Awesome.
Hey? What did you say, John? I didn't hear you.
That's awesome. I can't wait.
Awesome.
2016 is going to be heaps of people.
Heaps of people. We've got a massive group. Chat. I just can't wait. Yep. So yeah, guys, really important. Just make sure you take action on those things that I talked about. To be honest, you know what I'm like anyway, so I'll follow you up anyway if you haven't done it. But we just want it to be a really good event. So yeah, any questions, get back to me. Apart from that, we are out. Done. Where's the participant?
Yeah.
Gina.
Thanks, Gina.
Unmuted you all so you can say good night.
Good night, Gina.
Good night.
Good night.
You are
You just say 250.
Very good. Kim, you gonna post the link? Kim? Maybe?